What's going on, everybody? Yeah. Y'all give it up for all the comics that came up on this stage. Motherfuckers funny as hell, ain't it? Shit. Chilling out here in Spring Valley. And I'm surprised ain't no white folks in this motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? What are y'all at? You know, I had some good shit to say about some white folks, you know. These Spring Valley white folks, they're the good white folk out here. You know what I mean? I mean, they ain't all stuck up and shit like the white folks downtown, you know. They ain't too fucking redneck, you know, like the white folks out there in Campo and Alpine and shit, you know. I like to call these white folks like the Goldilocks white folk, you know what I mean? Cause they just right, you know what I mean? Just right. Yeah, I like hanging out out here, straight up, man, straight up. You know, they ain't so redneck that they'll fuck their sister, but they just redneck enough to have kissed their cousin, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I done kissed my cousin before. You know? Fuck it. I was hoping to come out here and see some Donald Trump supporters and shit. But I ain't gonna find that shit tonight. Well, I don't know. You? Huh? Donald Trump? Yeah? I seen you. Don't be ashamed of it, baby. It's all good. Yeah, I'm down with Donald Trump, man. I ain't gonna vote for his ass. But you know, they say Donald Trump, you know, everybody like him because he like to say shit that everybody's scared to say, you know. I mean, he didn't say shit about everybody, right? Like the Mexicans with the wall. You know, he said he don't want no Muslims coming in the country. He done said everything except called a nigga on national TV. You know what I'm talking about? That's the only thing he ain't done. Right? But he gonna do it though, Chuck. I promise you. This summer, that's gonna take him over the top. You know what I mean? Can you imagine Donald Trump gonna be at one of his rallies and shit, and somebody from Black Lives Matter gonna be talking shit? He gonna like, get the nigger out of here. Get him out of here. Yeah, yes, I said it. Yeah, you're a nigger. Nobody cares what the nigger says. Get the nigger out of here, you know. He gonna win from that shit too, man. You know, like I said earlier, he say what everybody want to say, but they just can't say it. I mean, straight up, by a show of hands, y'all. How many of y'all wanted to call somebody a nigga at some point, but just ain't been able to say it because your supervisor was around or some shit, right? You know, come on now, let's keep it real. Straight up. Shit, hey, I was about to call a white woman behind the bar nigga when I first walked in, you know what I mean? I ain't lying, I was looking at the drink selection and shit. Nigga, you ain't got no more liquor in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, man, I ain't want to kick me out of this establishment and shit, man. But, yeah, you know, so I've been confused about that shit for a long time. Ever since I was a kid, you know, the whole nigger thing, you know. And black people, it's mostly black people in this room, so y'all can feel where I'm coming from. You get confused, you know, when it comes to the N-word, man. It started when I was about 7, 8 years old, you know. I was outside playing with my best friend, right? Little white boy named Tommy, you know. I'm playing with him, we having a good time playing kickball or some shit, and I must have hit him in the head with the ball or something. And he was like, "Watch what you're doing, you stupid nigger." And then I apologized to him, because I ain't fucking doing, you know. My bad, Tommy, I ain't mean to hit you, you know. But then my mama must have heard that shit, because my mama came running outside. She was like, "Kevin, you whoop that little white boy ass right now." And I was like, why would I fight that? Tommy, my best friend. Don't you never let no white boy call you no nigga. I was like, "Well, mama, you call me a nigga all the time. I feel like you." You know what I'm talking about? At least Tommy was nice about it, you know. I'm like, "Oh, mama, when you call me a nigga, you either call me a black ass nigga, or a stupid ass nigga, or an ugly ass nigga, you know. Right here, at least Tommy just called me a regular nigga, you know. What's wrong with that, you know?" Yeah, man, shit tripped me out, man. Even to this day, man. Me and my brothers, man, we all grown up. 30 years later, man, my big brother, right, he came to visit me and shit, right, and he be getting mad. You know, one time I seen him, he got mad when this white dude called him a nigga, which really kind of confuses me, because my brother is a nigga for real. You know what I'm saying? He's not a nigga, he a nigger. You understand me? My brother get the whole goddamn pronunciation. He don't get the short A. That motherfucker's a nigger. I'm talking about this motherfucker unemployed, uneducated. They got 3 kids, 4 baby mamas, and still owe $30,000 in child support. That motherfucker's a nigger, you know? And every motherfucker, every other word come out of his mouth is nigga, but then you gonna get mad when a white person called him a nigga. But I'll tell y'all the story, man. So I take this motherfucker downtown, right? We in downtown San Diego, you know, we shooting a little bit of pool with a couple of white boys, you know. Everything going all good, man. I went to go buy some drinks or some shit. I come back, and my brother mad at the motherfucker, ready to fight. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you, man? He was like, man, I'm about to fuck that nigga up. I'm like, I say, bro, we in downtown San Diego. We the only two niggas up in here, man. What the fuck is you talking about? He's like, no, man, I'm talking about that white nigga over there. I'm about to fuck that white nigga up. Oh, okay, the elusive white nigger of Southern California. What the fuck is, you know? He's like, no, man, you weren't here to see that shit, man. That white boy just called me a nigger. And you know mama taught us better than that, man. I can let no white nigga just call a nigga and get away with that shit, nigga. Man, fuck that shit. Nigga, go to fuck my phone there, nigga. Let me call my nigga. Say, nigga. Yeah, nigga, it's me, nigga. Bring your ass on down here, nigga. This white nigga didn't call it, nigga. Yeah, I'm already down here on one, nigga. I'm trying to get another nigga down here so we can fuck this white nigga up. Now, at this point, I'm confusing the motherfucker, y'all. I'm trying to figure out who the actual nigger is in this situation. You know what I mean? I'm like, hold on, man. Let me see if I got this shit right. All right, so allegedly, some white dude called my brother a nigga. All right? My brother responded by calling the white dude a nigga. Right? So as he explaining this shit to me, somehow I became a nigga. He referred to himself as being a nigga. And now apparently it's a nigga on the phone. So who the fuck are we trying to fight this motherfucker? You know what I mean? And one thing I do know, we better get the fuck out of here before the police show up. Shit, because the police, they've been trained to be able to identify who the nigga is. And that nigga usually end up dead. You understand me? Fuck that shit, we out, man. But yeah, man, we need to stop with all this racist shit in this country, man. You know, I come up here, I just be bullshitting, man. You know, I don't think about racism until the shit hit home. You know what I mean? That shit happened to me last year, man, when I was at work, man. I got replaced by this white dude, right? This nigga know it, where he at? Steven, where? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers gonna fire me and replace me with a white dude who don't never come to work. You know what I mean? I'm talking about that motherfucker ain't never at the job. In fact, that motherfucker gone so goddamn much that the boss man had to send me to go find this motherfucker to bring him to the meeting where I got fired. Ain't that some bullshit? And that wasn't my reaction, that was his. You know what I mean? Nigga, you know it's racist when a white motherfucker that took your job come up to you and be like, man, you need to go to HR with that shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? God damn, man, but see, you know, I was thinking about it, you know, I'm gonna go talk to equal opportunity and shit, man, but you gotta have, you know, solid proof for that shit, you know. But I don't know, I might have it, man, because see, the white dude that took my job, see, he got one of them beer making kits at home. You know what I mean? We can make your own beer and shit. So sometimes he'll make his own beer, then he'll bring it in and give it to the white folk in the front office and shit, right? But he ain't never had no beer for me. And I was like, when the fuck I'm gonna get some of your beer, you know? So anyway, one day one of them white folk left their goddamn beer bottle out, right? I went and took a look at the motherfucker. Now y'all remember them old school cartoons like Tom and Jerry and shit? Like when the motherfuckers get drunk and say XXX across it, so you know it's liquor in that motherfucker. Well, I looked at this motherfucking bottle up and said KKK across that motherfucker. I was like, oh! Now I see how he got that goddamn promotion. Bringing clan beer to white folk, I can't fucking compete with that shit, man. I couldn't be mad at him though, you know. I figured if a nigga worked for me and he brought me some free beer with a picture of Malcolm X on that motherfucker, I'd be inclined to show some favoritism too, you know what I mean? I'm just tired of all the fucking racial bullshit going on in this country, man. You know, the old girl down in Texas, now they got what, Chicago, New York, you know, Donald Trump, you know what I'm talking about? This racism all over the motherfucking place, man. And then you got the whole Bill Cosby situation. That shit came back up too, right? Y'all remember that shit, man? Bill Cosby, they finally arrested his ass, right? Mm-hmm. You know? But can you imagine the racial divide that's going to bring to the country, man? You know? Because you're going to have black people saying, oh, he's innocent. Statute of limitations. You got white people saying, oh, he's guilty. Throw his ass in jail. But the funny thing about it is, Bill Cosby, he's the most racially tolerant American of all. If you think about it, he raped 50 women, all of different ethnicities. He raped them all equally, fairly, and without discrimination. Now that's the America I want to be a part of. Hey, thank you for your time, y'all. My name is Campbell Hooksta. They call me the motherfucking hooks out there in the streets, man. Thank you very much. Hooksta!
All the different.
You see?
Give it